Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I had somebody ask me, how do you separate your seedlings? And I know I've sort of showed it before, but I thought since I need to up pot my peppers that I would show that in more detail. So I'm going to start with my tray of jalapenos. As you can see, I've got many of those things going. So I'm going to take my little tray. Oh, look, I've got little roots coming out. That's definitely one way you know they're ready to move up in the world. So if you're lucky, and sort of pop this out, you want to make sure you do it by the leaves. Again, don't do it by the stem because you'll break the vascular system of the plant. So I'm looking at my little square here and I see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 jalapenos in this one square. Obviously they need more room or they're gonna kill each other off in an epic battle. So the first thing I usually do is I sort of just gently kind of pry my square apart. You're going to hear or feel some of the roots, like, I guess it kind of feels like they're snapping or popping. That's okay. The plants can deal with a certain amount of root disturbance, especially peppers. There are some that don't love it, but all right, I'm almost done. All right. So here is 2 of the peppers. The next step that I do is I sort of crumble away the dirt a bit, the stuff that doesn't have roots in it, just to make it less blocky, I guess. All right, I got about as much as I can get. So now what I do is I take the leaves of the plants and I pull them ever so gently until the roots start untangling. If I feel like it's giving too much, oh, there, that one went. If I feel like it's giving too much resistance, I'll stop and sort of break apart some more of the dirt. Let me try again with this one, see if it does the thing. Okay. Oh, nope, that one's gonna come apart really easy. If it does give me some resistance, I'll stop and sort of wiggle it a little bit more, kind of help the roots untangle a bit until they, bloop, go into 2 separate ones. Now, since I am running out of space under my grow lights for my plants, I'm going to have to put 2 in each pot. So I got a pretty expansive pot. I mean, it's pretty tall, so there should be plenty of room for the roots. But I'm sort of doing that because I don't have the ability to separate them, because if I were to separate every single one of these seedlings and put them all in pots individually, I would have 21 jalapenos, and that doesn't include 2 other trays of peppers. So I kind of fill halfway with soil, a little sprinkle of, I'm doing biotone starter fertilizer right now, and I'm gonna fill this up. Unlike tomatoes, peppers don't like to be planted deep, so you want to make sure your soil, lightly tapped in to get away the air bubbles, is full to the top. Now, the pepper, you know, it's got a ball. We got to make sure that ball's in there. So what I like to do is, over my bowl, kind of take my fingers and create like a hole, big hole. And then I take the pepper by its leaves and I kind of put it into place. Now what I'm going to try to do, since I'm doing 2 in each pot, is I'm going to try and do the corners as far away from them as possible, so when it's time for transplanting, I have less root disturbance. But there we go. Then you kind of gently make sure the plant is supported by the dirt around it. You don't need to be like pushing it in to make sure, because it doesn't need you to do that. But there we go. I now have 2 peppers in 1 pot. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other set. So that one little square of 4 is going to turn into 2 big pots and eventually 4 plants that I can plant outside. Alright, that one looks pretty full. Get my fingers. Here's the other one. Oh, that hole's not quite large enough. Alright, there's my second pot. So now what I will do is I will put both of these, along with all the others I'm going to do, in my tray. I do these trays for all of my plants because then I fill this with water and it allows them to drink the water as needed from the bottom as opposed to dumping it on top of them, because plants don't really love having water splashed on top of them. They would rather absorb it from their roots. So if I do it this way, that gives them plenty of water and doesn't disturb them. Ooh. Well, I thought that was going to be more graceful than it was. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing that today. I've got 5 more blocks of jalapenos to do that through. I've got this whole pack of bell peppers and this pack of hot peppers and then yellow bell peppers back here. And interestingly enough, when I decided today was the day I'm going to do this, I've got another little seed sprouting. So I guess I'll leave that one go and let it grow. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do, but anyway, just wanted to show you that quick separating video, give you more details on that, progress on my peppers, and thanks for watching.